Hello there, my name is Richard McMunn from the interview training company passmyinterview.com, and in this tutorial I am going to teach you how to pass a service desk interview. So it does not matter which organisation you are being interviewed for a service desk position. I promise you, if you watch this tutorial from beginning to end, it will make a big difference to your preparation, because I'm going to run through the questions that are going to come up, and more importantly, I'm going to give you high scoring answers. Now, before I do that, a very warm welcome to this service desk interview training tutorial. My name is Richard McMunn. That's me there in the centre, the bald chap. And I've been helping people for about 20 years now to pass their interviews, and I do that by giving you top scoring answers. So please do subscribe to the channel by clicking the red button below the video, and then you're not going to miss out on any of the weekly training videos I'm uploading. And I would also very much appreciate your support if you gave the video a like. That always motivates me to create more content for you. Thank you very much indeed. Okay, let's get straight into the service desk interview questions and top scoring answers. So the first interview question is going to be, tell me about yourself and why you want to work in this service desk role. So let's give them a powerful, positive, top scoring answer. Here we go. I am here today being interviewed for this service desk role because I believe the skills and qualities I possess are a strong match for the job. I enjoy communicating with people. I have strong analytical skills that allow me to solve problems quickly, and I can work under pressure to solve issues for customers and clients in line with the targets my employer demands. I am someone who picks things up really quickly. I can build strong relationships with my co-workers, and I will always represent your brand in a positive way whilst dealing with customers and clients during the calls I undertake. Now, I appreciate you are interviewing lots of people for this service desk role, but I can assure you that if you do decide to choose me for the position, I will be the perfect employee who will always carry out my duties diligently and professionally. So if you use that answer right at the start of the interview, it puts you across in a positive and confident manner, and it also demonstrates that you understand the key skills required to carry out the role properly. Second question of your service desk interview, why should we hire you? So basically, what makes you the standout candidate? Here is my suggested answer. I think you should hire me for three main reasons. The first reason, and perhaps the most important, is that I have the necessary experience to carry out this service desk role to the standards you expect. The second reason is that I will be able to quickly align the transferable skills I already possess so I can start performing in the service desk role quickly and without supervision. Finally, I feel it's really important within a service desk team role to have strong communication skills. If you have strong communication skills, you can quickly get to the heart of the problem and solve any issues with clarity, logic, and to the satisfaction of the customer or the client. Now, I believe I have very strong communication skills, and these will assist me in the role if you choose to hire me within the service desk position. So that's a great answer. Let's take a look at another service desk interview question. So why do you want to work for our company in this service desk role? So we need to give them a genuine, honest, and strong answer for the reasons why you want to work for their company. So here is that answer. When I initially saw this job advertised with your company, I knew it was the position I wanted. Your company has a solid reputation, it employs lots of talented people, and it is somewhere I genuinely feel I can grow and develop. Also, more importantly, I genuinely believe in your products and services. This means I will really enjoy my job as part of the service desk team because I will have a passion when talking about your differing products and services, and it will also allow me to get quickly to the problems faced by your customers and clients. Finally, your strong values and ethics are attractive to me as an employee, and I would feel proud to work for your company within the service desk team. So what I like about that response is you are giving a few reasons why. You're saying when you initially saw it, the company's got a strong reputation, it employs lots of talented people, it's somewhere that you can grow, also that you have a passion and belief in their products and services that will make the role more enjoyable, and also you can get to the root of customers and clients' problems. And then also you're talking about their values and their ethics in the manner that they are attractive for you to work there. So lots of powerful and positive reasons why you'd want to work for their company in this service desk position. Next question. Describe a time when you took ownership of a situation. This is a tough interview question. But when you are working as part of a service desk team, you have to take ownership of situations. So here is my suggested answer to this question. In a previous job, a dissatisfied customer called the service desk to complain they had been waiting to hear back from another analyst, but they'd not received the call as promised. The analyst was off that day, so I decided to take ownership of the situation to resolve it there and then for the customer. I quickly read back through the case notes whilst the customer remained on the line. The analyst had not raised the problem with our technical department, and this oversight was the main reason why the follow-up call had not been made. I apologised unreservedly to the customer and gave them an honest appraisal of the situation. I reassured them I would personally deal with the situation from there on in, and I assured them that I would call them every 24 hours with an update. After escalating their case to the technical team, within 48 hours the issue was successfully resolved. And during that time, I had kept the customer updated and reassured them as promised. So that shows that you are not just saying, oh, I'll get them to get in touch with you, which a lot of people would do. You're saying, right, I will sort out this situation for you right here and right now. Next question, your service desk interview. How would you deal with a difficult customer? So we have to have a thorough understanding of the process for dealing with difficult clients or difficult customers over the telephone. So here is my suggested answer. First of all, I would listen to them by giving them my full attention. I would take notes as they spoke and ask them clarifying questions to make sure I fully understood their complaint or their problem. I would then show genuine concern for their situation, apologise if required, before offering up multiple solutions to their issue to demonstrate I genuinely cared about their predicament. At no stage during the call would I react emotionally, nor would I take anything they said personally. I would avoid putting the caller on hold, and I would always be honest and never make promises I could not keep. Dealing with difficult customers within the service desk team is all part of the role, and it's important to practice genuine positivity in the tone of your voice and how you deal with all customers. So that shows that you've got a thorough understanding of how to properly deal with a difficult customer, to not take it personally, to get to the root of the problem quickly, and then not give them any promises that you cannot keep. Next question of your service desk interview. What are your strengths and weaknesses? This is guaranteed to come up, and it may form two questions. First question might be, what are your strengths? And the second one, what's your biggest weakness? But here is my answer to this question. During my employment appraisals over the last few years, the core strengths that I hear from my supervisors and team leaders time and time again are my exceptional communication skills, my ability to provide brilliant service, and also the fact that I always represent the company I'm working for in a positive and professional manner. I also believe another one of my strengths is that I am a supportive team member who will step up and take ownership of situations whenever needed. In terms of my weakness, this would have to be the fact I cannot say no to anything. I hate letting people down, and I always say yes to extra work or duties. Now, whilst this is great for an employer, I do need to make sure I have the capacity to take an extra work whenever it is requested. So what I particularly like about that answer is that you are giving strengths from two perspectives. The first one is what your team leaders and supervisors have been saying about you consistently over the years, and then also one that you think is one of your own strengths, and then you are just giving one weakness. But that weakness, even though it is, it is a weakness for people that they can't say no to anything and they take on loads of work. But from an employer's perspective, that is attractive. So it's quite a clever response to that question. Now, if you'd like to download my 21 great answers to tough interview questions, there's a link that's appeared in the top right-hand corner of that screen. If you click it, it will take you through to my website, passmyinterview.com, and you can download all of the questions and answers to help you prepare fully for your service desk interview. If you have any questions, put them in the comments section below the video, and I will be more than happy to answer them for you. Other than that, please subscribe. Don't forget to hit the like button. I very much appreciate that. Thank you. And I wish you all the best for passing your service desk interview. Have a brilliant day. Thank you very much.